good. I should turn this off and all. That was me. Is yours back on again, Alex?
It's off actually. Prick. Should we start now?
No, let's start now.
No.
It felt like we should have started when I said I'm happy with where I started a bit ago. This is already part start.
All right, so let's go back to that.
Ready?
All right, Spence. How are you today?
I'm all right. How am I today? I am
Oh, you went there.
a little bit anxious, a little bit worried, a bit embarrassed, hot. Nice to see you. I feel comfortable though.
Yeah, good.
And yeah, so I'll be as honest as I can be. Yeah.
It's nice to see you too, mate. They're just conversations. I just thought it was nice. It'd be really nice to have you in to have a chat because you've been with me all the way through.
Yeah.
Because we're actual friends.
Yeah.
And you're also a funny cunt. So I thought I've done a few chats now, and they've been very philosophical. And not saying you can't be philosophical because I know that you can, but
You've had some clever people on, haven't you? People who are used to talking about this sort of thing.
Yeah, like Alan de Botton he'll just talk about, he'll philosophise about what it is to be a human and what it is to suffer and like what human existence is, all that stuff. Right. And so will Jordan Stevens, and so will actually. Nice. Samuel
and then, so I'm a palate cleanser, really. I've come in just to
like the amuse-bouche.
I've come in, I was just going to give it a.
If I had to assign them courses, I would have said that Samuel is the starter. I'd say Jordan is the fish course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'd say Alan de Botton's the main course. He's like I'd say he's a beef bourguignon.
So I'm either the cheese board or I'm a dessert wine.
You're literally and metaphorically the dessert. Because you're a sponge cake.
I'm a trifle.
You're a trifle challenging.
Custard in another.
What?
It's all easy. It's sponge in one ear, custard in the other. I said, "Are you a trifle deaf?" He said, "No, I'm mentally ill, as a matter of fact." And we're off!
And we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you want to talk about? What do you need to know?
Why am I here? I ain't got an agenda, bruv. I just thought, how fun. Spencer Jones, what a legend. One of my favourite people and one of my favourite comedians and performers.
Oh, cheers, man. That's why I struggle now.
And actually, do you know what it is, mate?
Yeah.
I don't think you're any different to. Obviously, you're like a clown, and you play with like if you're an artist, right? Your palette is laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
And like fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think that's any less valid than Alan de Botton writing books on philosophy or architecture. I think that what you do is so connected to. I really think this, by the way. I'm not just blowing smoke at your ass. I think that like there's a flow state you connect to, like a immediacy and an ability to be vulnerable in the moment and like show your like openness and your vulnerability, which is very beautiful. And it's really relevant to this stuff around masculinity that I'm diving into and mental health stuff, because I know you're fucked, you know, in the way I'm fucked, in the way that like anyone I like is fucked, you know. And I think that the way the bravery that you approach your life with, is making you feel uncomfortable.
Bravery, makes me.
You don't feel brave.
There's compared to what other people do. It's not. I know what you mean. Like there's there's jumping out of the airplane, but I'm not jumping into a burning house. You know what I mean?
I don't mean the bravery of getting on stage. I mean the bravery of being authentic in front of other people and showing your humanity.
I think it's luck, man. I'm lucky to do it. I think loads of people would do it if they could.
Loads of people do it.
Yeah, loads of people do.
But the reason that the difference between you and Les Dawson, God rest his soul, is he dead?
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I meant Les Dennis.
Well, is Les alive with us? Is Les with us?
Don't know. Should you have a prayer for Les? No. The difference between you and like Les Dennis is that No shade to Les Dennis. What am I saying?
No, I know. So
My point is that you deal with the human condition.
Yeah.
And not everyone does.
A Malteser. That's how hot a day is. That's not even rolling on the hand.
Oh,
ADHD, undiagnosed. I know what you mean. I suppose
I'm blowing a bit of smoke out your ass, and I don't mean to say that you're in the same league as Les Dennis, by any means. You know?
Yeah.
But you do deal with the real shit.
Yeah, I suppose it's just what it is, isn't it? I kind of make stuff about lemons and lemonade. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Yeah. And you are a lemon.
I'm just doing the thing that I've got around me at the time.
Yeah.
So I think it's about, because when you're writing a new show, like a live show, you have to trust that that's all come from you. So you kind of, like whatever your day to day is. Like currently, I do a lot of dog walking because I've got a dog. My missus goes to work now, and she wasn't, and I'm kind of at home, so I do a bit of the dog walking.
What's dog name again?
Maya, or maybe Mia. We got her second.
That dog I've seen on your Instagram is a girl.
Yeah,
it's a shocker.
Well, who knows? Mia. I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like I'm not sort of setting out to do it. It's just like you set up. You're going to do a show in Edinburgh, then you have to write it. So you have to chuck everything you've got at it.
And it's your life, and
that's the glue that holds it together. So if you've got if I've fannied around for 3 days making a paper mache head for no reason, and then I buy myself a dog lead that looks like an actual metal chain. The connection between those two is there's no connection at all apart from it's me. So. Eventually, if you keep working around with these things, you start to stick together, and it becomes like you're the glue kind of thing, if you know what I mean. I'm the glue.
So yeah, you're the common thread that holds it all together. Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to do what you know. Same with you with writing. You're writing about stuff you know.
What people like I do, as in make sad songs about the human condition and the truth of it. I see the same in you. Like I see that in you. Like I think you do the same thing. And come from a different angle.
From a different angle of doing it on stage with a pair of tights, yeah.
Yeah,
you're right, yeah.
Yeah. Because it is about your dysfunction. It is about you being a weird cunt. And it is about you being like, having a difficult relationship with yourself. Do you know what I mean? It is like truth. It's truth.
Yeah.
Because people can smell it when it's inauthentic.
If you're just being bonkers for no reason, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good.
That's very nice of you to say.
You're right. That's all right. I like these chats because I don't come in with any idea of what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
And then when you're put up against the wall like, oh my God, the cameras are rolling, you find out what you're going to say. You know what I mean?
You jump out of the airplane and...
Yeah, it's like real experience.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I think is really nice. You're the first person I've chatted to who I actually know.
Oh, right, okay.
Everyone else has been like, I've met them and chatted to them.
Yeah. But how does it differ?
Well, we used up a lot of the really funny shit before we started.
We said some great... Honestly, off camera, we said some such good stuff.
Said about Daisy with a hard-on or something, remember that one?
Daisy with a hard-on, I was like, that would look good on a T-shirt. If you had a Daisy and it had a hard-on...
We were talking about jigsaws, weren't we?
Just that shot, there's a jigsaw.
A
massive jigsaw. I would say is that a 1,000er or a 500er? It's definitely a 750.
At least a 750.
Yeah. Of two kittens in a window.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of... I don't mind them, but it's not for me.
You don't strike me as a jigsaw guy.
No, it's just the thought of that final piece. When you put the final piece in, you go, that's finished. Is that what we're looking for, the final piece? Or is it the pieces along the way? Is it something to occupy your mind?
But that is it, isn't it? It's what people like doing. I mean...
To occupy their mind. With the show, writing the show, the comedy show, the live thing, it's given me a point to the day. That's very useful.
Fuck me, man. Like, if I didn't have albums to make, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah. I think you
I do know what I do. I did go mad.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I did. I stopped making music and I fell apart and I ended up in a fucking mental health asylum. Asylum is a bit of an old-fashioned word, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you lose your shit, man.
Because there'll be people watching this, surely that haven't got a hobby or... I bet there's a lot of people that haven't. Well, my hobby got out of hand and it's now my job.
Yeah, same.
Which is lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely the same.
Yeah.
I would say that if you wait to be good at something,
Yeah.
then you're never gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
So you just gotta just do shit painting.
Toddle around, fall over a few times.
Fuck around.
Move from toddler to walker.
That's what a hobby is like, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're just fucking around.
Yeah.
You're just doing that's why it was interesting, that conversation with Samuel, is that his whole process is just like paint on a brush, paint on paper, feel what that feels like.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah.
You know? Now I'm just decided this is called art.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just decide. You just fucking make it up.
Is he selling them?
Yeah, does a lot, I think. I don't know what he gets up to.
Fair play.
You're an artist.
I like to paint, although I think I need to have it set up like in the corner. Like I always as in
All the time.
As in, because then if I go, oh, I'll do that, it's there and I can do it straight away. Because if I've got to set up something like, where's the easel, or where's in my house, on a day-to-day basis, there is always a piece of bread on the side that I thought I might toast in a minute, because I was getting that ready for beans on toast. That's there for 6 hours. And every now and again I go, oh yeah, I was going to make beans on toast. and then someone else, and then the dog will come in and go, oh yeah, I'll take you out for a walk in a minute. Phone, Instagram, tickets. Oh yeah, I'll get tickets to see that. Oh, shoulder, I should book that appointment for the bread. Toast and beans. That's why I feel moody. Oh, I'll take you out in a minute. Oh shit, the washing. Ding, someone at the door.
Have you ever heard of this thing? I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you might have that?
Maybe. But I went on the site and genuinely, I've said this to you before, I lasted 5 minutes.
Yeah.
When I saw that the diagnosis would take 18 months. I've not got time for it. No,
I know.
So have the music set up in the
But do
corner.
you know that during the 18 months you're not in a chair waiting? You're in a chair actually, to be fair.
Yeah, and little chair, big chair. No, big chair, little chair. That's a joke that won't make any sense to anyone.
It's a callback, but to a time where you weren't involved in.
Where no one watching this was here.
Spencer,
Yeah.
I want to play a game with you.
All right.
You know you got the show called Dogs?
Yeah.
20 minutes before you got here, I was like, I'll make a game. It's called, I haven't decided yet. It's Dogs. It's called Dogs and Their Jobs. What dogs have these jobs got? What jobs have these dogs got?
Oh, the job of the dog. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. Oh, you've printed out stuff.
So, I'm going to show it to the camera. This I feel like I'm on TFI Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah? What job is the dog?
I reckon that is, have a little look at that. Show that to this mobile phone up here. There we go. It's not mobile phone, it's a red. I would say that's a fighting dog because it's got short ears. I think it's protecting. I reckon that's to fight bears.
You've gone for actual dog jobs. I was thinking like...
Oh, right, it's a funny thing. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
That's
That one
funny
there.
thing.
Bouncer.
There you go.
It's funny, yeah. Oh, that one there, yeah. Well, they use those in between the months of Siberia, November to January, if memory serves.
So you saying bouncer?
Bouncer.
Final answer.
Bouncer, final answer.
All right. This one might be a bouncer as well.
Let's have a look. Oh, want to show that to the camera?
Happy though, isn't it?
Mate, look at that. That's a therapist. Hello. How have we been this week? How have we been though this week? I used to do this thing with my therapist. I told you this.
It's much funnier when you do a human job.
Did I tell you about what I used to do with my therapist? You know that time, it always feels when you go and see the therapist,
Yeah.
that the balance is off with regards to social niceties. So you walk in and it's all about you. The whole hour is about you, how are you, they ask you about you and all that. So right at the start, I went to him, and how are you? He went, why are you asking that? I said, because it feels weird. You know, you ask me, I don't ask you, it feels rude. And he went to answer and went, I went, nothing about you, mate, it's my fucking money. He likes it. Show us another dog.
All right, yeah, you like it, don't you?
I like dogs, it's good.
So you've had a security guard and a therapist.
Therapist, hello, how's the week? Did you manage to go walking?
I'm a bit worried about the origin of this one, but...
Job. It looks like a fire alarm to me. Ham! Let's have another look.
I'm a bit worried it's an AI generated image
It
now.
might be, yeah. I mean, either that or it's a clown, isn't it? Circus clown. Look at it. Bam, ba-dam, bam, 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 ba-dam, bam, bam.
Yeah, it's got a bit of clarity. Now these, you've met.
Are these yours?
What do you think Foxy, this is Foxy. What do you think Foxy's job is?
No, Darby's just a wanderer.
It's a she, but sure.
She is a wanderer. She wanders around. You can't hold her down.
You can't hold it
She
down.
does a bit of this, bit of that, just whatever she needs to make the. And she lives in a car converted into a camper.
Do you know what? That's incredible you say that. Because she has actually got a shell necklace, like a surfer. Like a kind of, you know those shell necklaces?
Yeah.
Like kind of, she'd like fuck you and never call you back. You know what I mean? No, not as a dog, if she was a human.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd call you back.
Come back. Oh, crikey.
Neil, my great love.
Neil is either a light bulb. Hello, boom. I come to light boom. Library. Working in a library.
Just
or a bookshop.
That dog is a library.
Sorry, have you got anything for 5 to 7-year-olds with the
Can we all
horror
just take a
genre?
moment? Look at that. What an adorable bastard.
They are good dogs.
I'm
So
glad
that
we
was
did
that was your new segment. How did that? It went pretty well.
It's good. It needs a sound track. It needs a theme tune.
Maybe you could do a little intro now, do the outro.
And then put the theme tune on
put it
afterwards.
after.
Okay.
So really against what we've been talking about. So, what depresses you?
So, have you ever tried to commit suicide?
I am dead worried about doing this, talking to you,
Yeah.
because worried about what I'll say something stupid. I know you can get rid of stuff in the edit, but also I don't feel like I've got much to say on the thing.
No,
You've got to try. I think
we talked about it before. What is interesting about you, I think, is fact that you are from where I'm from. These chats are around the album. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you were a lad growing up in the 90s in South East London, as I was, and it's interesting to me your perspective on growing up South East London, what that does to a young man. Like, you've obviously got your own kids now, and you're probably, actually, I think that's part of your nervousness, maybe part of your nervousness about, like, talking about your own issues with, like, mental health, or the fact that you're a, no, I'm not going to say that.
What?
I was just going to be like dominatrix or whatever. The fact that you're a dominatrix.
It's a busy week.
There's an extra layer. I don't have anyone to worry about. I don't care who he is. Like,
No,
I'm like, I try
there's
to-
huge.
If I say, like, I had a suicide attempt and I had a cocaine addiction, for instance, I can say that and not worry about the way anybody's going to receive it. Whereas you've got a different.
Got them to think about.
You've got them to think about.
And my career and all those.
and all that stuff.
acting and all that. Yeah.
No, I get that. I get that it's different for you. You know.
Yeah.
But what I realised is I only really love people who have a bit of a difficulty with living.
Yeah.
You know? And I sense it in you, and I sense it in other people, and people who are able to face up to that shit are fascinating and interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm facing up to it though. I think I'm running away from it all the time. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I was running a long time.
Distraction. Keeping yourself distracted from it.
Do you think that's what all the props and puppets are?
I think that's just like the ADHD manifested in a way, you know what I mean? Painting over there, music over there, puppets over there,
Yeah.
kids da-da-da, and I jump from one to the other, and as long as there's slow progress is being made on every table, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh,
Then
that's
eventually-
interesting.
Then eventually you've got something you can pay the bills with.
So you're constant. Yeah, I get it.
You were talking earlier about being extremely honest in the moment, truthful, brave, whatever it however you want to call it. But when those moments happen, you know you're in it. You have to get the fruit off the tree while it's there.
Well, you've got
front of you, you know what I mean?
in your analogy, you've got to squeeze the lemon until there's no more juice in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have that. World Cup's coming up.
Yeah.
exciting,
What time
isn't
are those games going to be on? Are they going to be on late?
I'm in Germany, you know, the whole time.
What are you doing out there?
I'm training as a dominatrix. What's funny about that?
Nothing funny about that.
No, I'm going to do I'm composing the score and writing the music for, which is the same thing as composing the score. I'm writing the music for and composing the score to
Bratwurst the musical.
A show called Hunan Kinnigan.
Is it a sequel, Kinnigan?
It's called I Will Killigan.
I Will Kinnigan. We went to to watch the Spurs game the other day. Me and Sonny were in North London. Everywhere there was Arsenal everywhere. We ended up in this pub, absolutely rammed full of Arsenal. We were literally the only Spurs in there. They didn't know we were Spurs. We found like one little corner where you could pretend to be watching the Arsenal game, but actually be watching the Spurs game like that on a side eye. We'll be there next
Do you know
year.
what? I don't like Arsenal. I never have because I'm a Man United fan.
Yeah.
The one true club. But
One true club.
I don't know. But because I was like, Arsenal got to lose. Arsenal got to lose. I hate Arsenal. What? And then I went to this on the week that they won. I was in a studio in Islington, and
When they won the Premiership.
yeah, and all of that fuck Arsenal thing I had just dissipated because I saw so many happy people in the street like hugging each other and like strangers, little rude boys just hugging old white ladies in the street, and I'm like, oh, this is magic.
Yeah.
You know, like really was. It really was lovely. And Arsenal fans aren't my favourite people, generally speaking. They're kind of annoying, aren't they? You know? But growing up in London and supporting a northern club is dumb anyway, by the way. I'm aware of that. But you are surrounded by a lot of arrogant Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
But them winning that thing and loving each other was just lovely. It made me realise how seldom you see men showing like love. It takes a football game.
Yeah, it is good in many ways. Like there's football's great for that. Like even like with the kids and playing it. If you think about it, if you've got a kid, your kid speaks to their teacher, you, maybe another parent. If there's two parents, the teacher, grandparents around. Then there's a few adult conversations. But a lot of the time, the only thing they might be saying is card. If they say cash or card, as in conversations.
Yeah.
And I watched my son have a conversation for the first time with a football coach the other day. He went down for a trial, and he talked out the side of his mouth. So I said to him before, I said, make sure you're confident, give him a firm handshake or whatever it is, eye contact.
As in, do you mean that he was shy?
He was shy, and so the reason it started me thinking about it was he spoke at the side of his mouth, like a sort of nervous thing. Went, all right, yeah. The guy said, what position you play? I played defence. And then we were like, but the teachers at school, they're so rushed off their feet. They've got loads of different people in those classes, neurodivergent kids that would be better off, in specialist environments and stuff. And they've got this curriculum bullshit. And as a result, if there's any naughty kids in there, they just go, shut up, and they just palm them off. And as a result, that happens to a lot of the other kids. So those nice conversations that young men and women are having can be quite limited. And so going back to the football thing, a football coach, obviously they teach them football, but also watching someone who is a great manager in all the different ways, like they're able to put their arm around a kid and say well done, or tell them when they're getting it wrong. You know what I mean? Let them fuck around when they need to fuck around, and putting great role models in our kids' lives, I think is fucking.
I completely agree.
So think about it, because you remember that one good teacher who took a little bit of an interest.
Who was
and helped
yours?
you out.
Who was your?
I've had some quality because my mum and dad broke up when I was quite young. My dad used to visit once a year for an afternoon, but he was quite a strong flavour, and I love my dad. It wasn't a cuddly house.
What flavour were we talking about?
He was quite abrupt, I reckon, if I would probably go back now. Yeah, like mum's quite volatile. Dad would be quite dismissive, but he's quite rough and tough stuff. So he wasn't meaning to be bad. He was just saying it as he would have had it said to him in the children's home. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Shut up, you muppet. I could fucking run twice as fast as you. You're like, I'm 7 years old. No, this is me now going, I'm 7 years old, mate. Come on. You know what I mean? And that sticks you, because then you don't see him for like, a year.
A year, yeah.
He gets in the snazzy car, drives off. Having those great role models are great. And so Dad not being around,
I think I sought them out, or I was very lucky to see them. So you do get these little. I mean, there were some bad ones. There was Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon, and Dirty Den from EastEnders were two of my male role models. And I was like, fucking, that's good. Yeah, no, I had a great teacher called Phil Spur, who was my English coursework got lost.
Yeah.
GCSE. So I had to retake GCSE English.
Wow.
When I was doing my A levels, and he was the teacher, and he was fucking great, and he got me back into music. That's a lot of talking.
Beautiful
time.
stuff, man.
Do you know what I mean? And it's good. It's good. So and I'm very lucky to have that. And I think that's one of the things that kind of is missing.
I think there's a huge problem with there not being any mentoring for young men.
Yeah.
From older men.
And it can be as little as you're really good at drawing.
Yeah.
You're really good. That's a really good picture.
I listened to something earlier on, and it was an interview with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Do you know about this? I didn't know any of this beforehand.
Children's home and all that, and rough.
Not even like his mum was a sex worker, and he would just sleep in the brothel. He grew up in a brothel, and his dad was like one of the Johns, I think.
Yeah.
And for some reason he was either separated from her or she died when he was like 8, and then he used to fight for money. He became a drug runner. He used to fight for money in the street. So anyone who wanted to fight him could fight him. Yeah. And he was just basically this animal, you know? He was talking about it, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine a worse situation to start from, you know? And then he started talking about how this old white man like took him in, and actually was quite a harsh disciplinarian, and like a boxing, taught him to box and all the stuff. He started crying when he was talking about it, and how much he knows that mentorship, that guy giving him exactly what he needed at that exact time, totally saved his life.
Yeah.
You know, and then he was just loved by this man. Yeah. And it changed everything.
Yeah,
and I just think they're so powerful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like biological parent. It doesn't have to be your actual dad. But I do think there's a real. I told you about when I saw that shaman.
Why did you call the shaman? Where was your head at?
So I was fucked. I had a mental health crisis. I ended up in a mental health hospital, and I was like really in a really bad way. Had a suicide attempt, and I went to Vietnam for 4 months, and I did all this stuff to try and get well. And then I came back, and a friend of mine's Colombian. From Ecuador, sorry, and said, my shaman from my village is coming to the UK to see some people.
Specifically in the UK was coming to?
Ealing Broadway.
Ealing Broadway, even better.
It's even better, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Eltham.
Here we are.
To fucking Eltham.
And the mad thing is, in our head, we've got a vision of a shaman in our head.
Yeah.
And it's like Paddington
and it's
coming
correct.
to London. It's like Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah. That was the full thing. It was like he's like long white hair, like face tattoos, like the real shit, like carved scars, purposeful scars. Do you know what I mean? Like a shaman.
Jesus.
You know? So I go to his house and I go, I need help, you know?
Yeah.
And he goes, I can see the pain in you, and blah, blah, he's very serious. And I was a bit taken aback by the whole thing. I wanted to go in, do ayahuasca, get cured.
Shit and vom everywhere.
Shit the depression out of my arse.
Start again.
Yeah, like
Clean
reset.
slate.
Like what are those things?
I think my name was Alex.
Etch a sketch in my brain.
Yeah.
I wanted to shit out the anxiety and puke out the depression, right? Yeah. And just quick fix.
Oh, what did he say?
And he said, you're not ready for ayahuasca, or as he called it, the mother, but we can get you ready, but we're going to need to cleanse you. I can give you a cleansing treatment. I will give you chili and ginger. Yeah. He stuck a chili up my ass.
What?
Yeah. So he.
No, he didn't. He did. No, you're winding me up.
No, he fucking did.
There's no way. He put the chili up your ass. Where are you when this is happening? In a travel lodge?
I'm the one with the chili up my ass.
Well, I know you are, but what are you at? Is it we're meeting up in Earl's Court?
It was in a wet room. In Ealing Broadway.
We're in a wet room, yeah.
So he literally was like, I'm going to give you a chili and ginger ceremony. And I went into the wet room and he made me take off all my clothes.
Did you know chili was going to be asked at this point?
No.
How did he? Okay.
So he goes, I go into the wet room and he goes, take off all your clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, I'm in trouble here. Yeah. I've really got
But you're looking at him and you're thinking, I'm a big lad. I can take him if he decides to, you know,
Yeah.
to be untoward.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. So the whole time, my whole lens was
One punch. He's going.
I was
down.
like, I can take this fucking shaman. No, so he goes.
I'd have shaman songs in my head. Him and he's a good leader, like the scene. You know what I mean? Just putting your trousers down in the wet room. Selection of chilies, different sizes, like butt plugs and towel. Fucking hell, boy.
It's funny. So he and he washed me with ginger, like, you know, a shot of ginger you might.
So
have.
another guy's come in. He's called Ginger. He's got red hair. Who's this guy?
Ginger gonna watch it.
This is the best guy. I carry on. Yeah, I've got to jump in on these. So
he washes me with ginger, but I'm naked, fully naked, and he's like washing me. He's washed my balls, the whole thing. He's like my butt cheeks, my face, my eyes. Like I was like, this is.
How long did he hang around on the balls for?
About an hour and a half. No, he.
So the ginger was. Did it
So he
hurt?
washed me. It hurt like a motherfucker. Yeah.
It was putting on aftershave up when you were a kid.
Yeah,
Okay,
like that. But your whole body, and I mean, I was in so much pain. Like I was, like, you know, when you're in so much pain that you like. I actually pissed. I was in a wet room, so that's kind of all right. But like, I pissed. I didn't know I was pissing, but I was pissing.
Wow.
I was in that much pain. Yeah, I was like, oh. And it's the most pain I've ever been in. And then he was like, I'm going to now put this Q-tip with Amazonian chili up your ass.
Q-tip, as in like pool kit.
Yeah, you better pull it up my ass, yeah.
So he's got a shame of a pool kit. He sounds like a character from Fortnite, if I'm honest.
Q-tip doesn't it mean one of those earbuds?
Oh right, is that what they call it? Oh, you've got an American cotton bud.
Ah, that's right.
Q-tip.
I know, I've let myself down.
Yeah,
So
that's brilliant. Here we go.
So
Are
I
you ready
put
for
it up
that?
there.
Yep, ready.
Hurt more than anything has ever happened in my whole...
Because of the spiciness, not because of his technique.
I did it.
You did it.
Yeah, he gave me it and I did it.
Right.
Um,
So that's a cotton bud. That's up the bum.
yeah.
Little finger around, then take the cotton bud back out again.
No, leave it in there half
Leave it in
an
there
hour.
like a man in a Turkish shop about to have the hair taken out. You know, they put the Fadaya. I stayed in. A little bit worried about. I've got a little tail now. I look like a little lamb in a wet room. This lamb needs washing. Not got no fur on this one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got this a chili butt plug. Yeah, and it is the most painful thing that's ever happened to me, without question.
Did it feel like someone's like
And will
stabbed
ever.
you in the arsehole?
Yeah, it did. I was honestly, I don't know how to describe it in here.
We could say
Of
numbers
you.
out of 10. 10 being the worst.
Yeah, it's 10. I mean, it's like, and then he was like, "You are going to need to pray to get through this." And I said, "I don't have anyone to pray to." And he said, obviously pray to God." And I was like, okay. And so I did. I just prayed to God. Suddenly religious.
Out loud? In your head?
Out loud.
Out loud. Saying sort of like, please help me.
I was like, please take this fucking chili out my ass,
Yeah.
God. No, I wasn't. I was like, it was very emotional, honestly. Like, it was really difficult. And I was like, please get me through this period. I want to, yeah, we're obviously fucking about. We're having a nice time, Spence. But I was like, please cleanse me of this fucking thing that's on me. Because the way they treat depression and especially these episodes, right? Yeah. Episodic, like, breakdowns, is that it's an entity attached to you. Like, you're not, it's not you. He was like, there is a spirit on you, there's an entity on you.
Right.
And I'm going to clear you of this entity.
Yeah. How did you make sense of that in your head? Because you could say that was, you know, an actual entity. But the real reason is it's a version of you that's hanging around, giving it the big one, isn't it?
Yeah. I digested it as... there was a version of like my complex sort of relationship with ego and with dysfunction and with addiction and with like self-involvement. And it was personified as this sort of, and I had a very clear image when he said it, and I'm only just realising it now because I'm saying it out loud. It was this like black sea urchin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Awful, just there.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get rid of it. And it was just stuck in there, like wounding me. So I had that quite visceral vision, and that's I think how I came to view it. He said to me, "You're gonna feel fine for about 5 days, and then it's gonna come back because I can't clear it all in one go.
Right.
So you're gonna have to come back in a week, and then we'll do another one, and it will clear it this time."
Did you go back?
I went back, and to tell you what, I felt fucking great for a week.
More shit up the ass?
Yeah,
Yeah, same again.
unbelievable. I can't believe I went back.
How out of 10 the pain this time?
4.
Oh.
Well, this is it. Because he said you'll feel fine for a week and then you'll get depressed again. Not what he said, but that's why I took it. And it's exactly what happened. I felt fantastic. And I hadn't felt good in any way for like a year and a half at
That
least.
must have been something.
And I was like, oh, I wrote a couple of songs the next day. Like, I was like, wanted to play the guitar, wanted to express myself. Hadn't played guitar or written a song for fucking ages. Yeah. And then, as he said it would, it kind of came back like this kind of mist of fog of depression. I would wake up in the morning and I'd be like, oh, I want to feel like I did, you know? And I went back to him and I was like, all right, stick the fucking thing up my ass
Give me the
again.
ginger.
Stick
Give me
up
that
my
pool
ass, bad
cue.
boy.
Let's do it.
Give me the pool cue.
How you been? Been good? Done many more of these? Yeah, a bit. Not my first rodeo. Yeah, it's going straight up. A little bit more blasé about it.
No, but he actually said, I rang up and he said, I think you're right. I think I had a clear week and now I'm fucked again a little bit. And he said, well, come in and I'll see you again. It won't be anything like last time. There's much less to clear. I was like, it's still going to be a chili at my house. It's still going to be the chemical of a chili at my house and the chemical of ginger on my skin. And he was like, it won't be as bad. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. And I went in and it was nowhere near as bad, like literally half as bad. It was like that pain you can breathe through, you know what I mean? But before it was that pain, you were like, it was just unbearable.
Yeah.
So there's something in it, I don't know. It feels like it's spiritual in some way, like I had this kind of spiritual exorcism or something.
Yeah. Part of me thinks it's
Fascinating,
like turning it off and turning it on again.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the machine got all hot and fucked up.
Or you could, like, oh, you think you're in pain? This.
yeah.
Even if you're totally sceptical about any of the kind of shamanism, any of that stuff, there's still like, you can still see how it would work.
An emotional palate cleanser.
Yeah, so that's the thing that happened.
Ding. Yeah.
Oh, he died, didn't he, Virgo?
Yeah.
Fortunately, Davidson's still alive.
That was big telly, wasn't it, back in the day? Big break. That was the thing as well, watching the telly.
Do you think there's something different? See, I do. Have you ever watched a film?
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, but when you watch a film that's on TV and you have the sense, or you know, because it's on TV, terrestrial TV, that everyone's watching it at the same time, it feels completely different to me than if I put that same film on and watch it on my own.
Yeah.
Why?
I might be really badly misquoting this, but I think in a book I read by John Wright called Why Is That So Funny, he mentions, I think you pronounce it qualia. I'm going to look like a right dick now to loads of clever people. But it's basically
You already do.
when... I already do. It's basically when a group of people experience the same thing at the same time. So a laugh or a cry.
So do you think, even though they're not in the same room, because I get that from a crowd and an audience, but do you think that exists energetically around the country?
I don't know if when people are watching Hot Fuzz for the 15th time on ITV3, where everyone's going, someone in Runcorn's watching this right now.
I actually believe in a collective unconscious.
What, so via some sort of connection in the sky around us, there's a...
Carl Jung used to talk about it a lot, and I really believe in a collective unconscious. And actually, I'm training as a psychotherapist.
I know, yeah.
And the type of therapy that I am training in starts from the basis that there is a collective unconscious. And there's a community underlying our consciousness. And I don't know if it's true or whether it's comforting, but I prefer thinking that there is one.
So some sort of energy or vibe or thing that's binding us all
binding
together.
us together.
We're talking a little bit like the Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100% the Force, and the way you're sitting in that chair, got a lot of Yoda energy. Is Yoda the little fat thing? Do you want to know something? I haven't seen Star Wars.
What?
I haven't seen Star Wars.
Ever?
Never seen
None
it.
of them?
No, my brothers used to really try and make me watch it. It used to fucking piss me off, so I used to just revolt.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did see one. I saw one of the crap ones, unfortunately, in the cinema.
Oh, one of the newer ones with
Yeah.
your man from Trainspotting. You've got a treat because.
I do hear that, but I just.
Do you like cowboy films?
I love cowboy films.
Do you like?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance is one of my
It's a
favourites of
cowboy
all
film.
time.
And
Yes, I understand.
and obviously cowboy films were stolen from, samurai films.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
basically a samurai film, but it's in space. It's good.
I should like it because I love Lord of the Rings. I love.
We were watching Mandalorian, and I'm going, ooh, Easter egg when something is happening in the background. So my kids are now like, is that an Easter egg, Daddy? Another Easter egg? I went, no, it's just one of the men from the original films. Easter egg, Daddy! Absolutely ripping the piss out of me. My son rips the piss out of me. I don't know if you've noticed or you've captured any of my stutters or outbursts. I hold it in, but when I'm at home and surrounded by people that I'm friends with, I'm quite.
I've
open
seen you
with
do all
you.
sorts of stuff. Yeah. So you
I'll
do all
go
sorts.
whoop at home
Yeah.
or fuck. And sometimes my son will shout from the next room, so I'll be just thinking about anything, cooking a bit of meal, and then I'll go fuck, and they'll shout from the next room off.
That's cute, man.
Or I'll go ow, and he'll go I feel good.
Yeah.
Or the other one, genuinely, I'll go like that. It's a bit like that guy from.
Is that sound of the police? Did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
No, that's really lovely, actually, and it's mutual. Like, then he wouldn't be able to do that unless you treated him with so much love. You treat him with so much love and acceptance that he can treat you with so much love. and
Always get
acceptance.
me back for me when he's sort of, no, but I need. Why can't I have a second bowl of cornflakes? Cornflakes.
I bet you're a fun dad.
He hates it. That's the thing that a lot of this parenting and stuff, because I'm kind of making up as I go along and you're trying to do a better version than you had. I keep getting little tips on Instagram, which I know is bad, but there's little things. If you you might have a bit of a josh with a kid, like a bit of cheek, a little bit of silliness,
joke, yeah.
at their expense. You don't mean any harm by it, but it's meant to be really, really just a laugh. But to them, they see it as a massive insult.
It can hurt.
It hurts.
Yeah.
But when it made me change slightly how I am with him.
Yeah.
And with my daughter, and it's improved stuff.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Because I was being my dad to my kids, having a nice time.
Do you think there was any element of you making fun of them to avoid having to be soft and having to be loving with them? So you're doing that thing that I sometimes do, and we do together, where I'm like, all right, Spence, you dickhead, you're looking fucking old.
See,
you know what I mean?
yeah. So you've been taking crack again.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we do that, don't we, culturally? And also where we're from, South East London, that is very much a thing.
Yeah.
So do you think you do that? Because I think we do that to avoid saying, all right, Spence, you look great. I fucking love you.
There is warmth in it. There's warmth in it, and because of the familiarity and being able to say that, there's a comfort to it. Things like that can be comforting. My stepdad dangling a bloke off a bridge who was about 10 years older than me, because I couldn't fight him. That was comforting.
Yeah, I've had a few examples of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fucking hell, he'd do that for me. You know what I mean?
Crazy, man.
So it was only a little bridge.
No, I've got some of those because obviously my brothers were.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into it here, but yeah, there was.
But I
had
definitely
similar experiences.
I definitely
and it
don't
is
have-
a way of men showing love to each other.
Yeah.
Is by like.
Here he is, the silly cunt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But also like protective violence.
Yeah.
Is love.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You get love through there.
Yeah.
Like it feels like love.
Yeah.
I was getting bullied. My brother beat up the bully, and I was just like, I felt so loved.
Yeah.
It's funny, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine violence being an showing of
the
love.
The term mothering, it means is very different depending on what sort of mothering you've had.
Yeah.
Like my mothering is different to yours, and so but going back to your point, I'm able to show love to my kids. I cuddle them. I tell them they're amazing all the time, and I big them up whenever they deserve it. You know what I mean, or when they're trying hard. But and my mum was really good. She would say well done to the things I was good at, but no cuddles or anything like that. I remember the first time. I don't remember the first time, but I remember when it would have been. It was when I was coming back from raves. I come back from a rave and I'd been hanging out with people and everyone would be cuddling, going, "Oh mate, I love you, man," and all that shit. I think I'm gonna do that to my mum. And I remember like, "Hello, mum," and I visited back. Yeah, went and cuddled her.
So interesting, man. I just have this memory of like ecstasy for me was such an unhealthy like lifestyle choice, but it is love. And if you're quite like closed up, you're hugging your mates.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When you're on hallucinogenics or whatever it is, right? There is a barrier being broken down, and they are taking layers off of you, layers of that armor that we built up through being these like young men who had to like shut down who we were. The reason I think, and you can call it like toxicity or whatever, but like young men, probably the biggest drug users. Part of being drawn to that is because it does take away those restrictions and that armour we put ourselves under. So you can be vulnerable. You can tell your mate you love them. And you can like, you might be doing it and it's acceptable for a gun, and it's not acceptable over a coffee. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting that. And it's not soft. It's not seen as soft in the same way as it would be if it was sober.
It's the strength to it is a clan. We're part of our little gang of people. Yeah, man.
Do you have any parting words for our
who's
avid
watching?
listeners?
Oh, I mean, come and see me do some comedy. I'm funnier than I am at this.
God, he's been a nightmare today, hasn't he?
I haven't got any advice, man. No one's sussed it. Here's a piece of advice. We're all just children that got wrinkly and grew loads of hair. That's all we are. It's just a bunch of kids running around who are pretending to be adults. That's all we are. Even that old guy walking down the street, it's just a little kid. Just a little kid with really long grey pubes.